Open Mic Peabody's Rebekah Freedom.
Everybody feeling? Give it up. First time ever doing stand-up. Thank you all for being part of the cherry popping. So, I have 3 minutes and one story to tell you. 5 minutes and one story to tell you. And this is history in the making, so get your phones up and start filming. Okay. So there's a time in every girl's life, and all of you have thought this, so I don't want any judgment or haters coming here, where you think, is it time to strip? Has that time come? And that time came for me back in the winter of last year. So I was like, all right, listen, I've all night. All right, so anyway, I was in Colorado, and I was like, all right, I've done the yoga, spiritual, stand on my head, all this stuff. Time to try something different. So I was like, okay, well, let me start taking pole dancing. So I was like, all right, okay, this is interesting. I show up in like full yoga gear and just can't even climb the. So I was like, all right, well, this has got to change. So I committed fully, and I bought the 7-inch heels, and I started doing the twirling and whatever else. And I thought to myself, all right, well, I wonder what this is really like. So I got some girlfriends together, and I was like, listen, okay, all right, here's the deal. We're gonna go to Shotgun Willie's together, and I'm gonna see what this is like. So they all rallied around me, and I went to the club, and I went in there, and they were all stuck in the corner, really timid, and I sort of click-clacked into the corner. And then, we started, the thing that surprised me about strip clubs, having never been in one before, was that, the strippers actually talk to you. So I was like, all right, this is different, let's warm it up, let's talk to Dallas, and, it's like, nice. All right, so I was like, all right, cool, right. So can you do some tricks for me? And I was like, and she's like, yeah, sure, whatever. So she did it. I was like, all right, a couple dollars. And so the next one that came on, we're sitting there. I'm like warming myself up, being like, So the next one that came on, her name was Felony Blue, no cigar. Felony Melanie was her name. And listen. It wasn't just a clever name. She literally was a felon with a GPS bracelet on, and she's like, oh yeah, I'm getting this off in a week. I'm like, oh, and she's like, and then here's the deal. She's like, okay, you should go on stage. So, in my back of my head, I was like, yeah, I totally know. That's why I'm here. I'm going to try this. So here's the thing. Maybe don't take advice from someone named Felony Melanie, right? But fuck it, I was like, all right. So I had this outfit on that my girlfriend gave me, and I had leggings on, and I scurried to the bathroom and took the leggings off and had my heels on, and I don't even know what song. Let's say All Night Long started playing, and then I got on stage and started I think I left my body at that point. I think I just sort of went up to the ceiling and was watching myself start to, spin and whip and just kind of be like, oh, I can make this work. So I start going, and then all of a sudden this moment happens. This moment happens where I was like, what is up? The moment happens where there was 3 guys at the bar just watching, not the other strippers, but just watching sports, much like this bar. But you guys came to a PG establishment. Good job. So they all came and sat down. And so I was like, oh, shit, this is now no longer for me. There are people watching. And you gotta pull this shit off. And I started looking down and looking up, looking down, and looking up, like, shit, I'm done. I'm off. So I bailed, no naked, no boobies out, not on that night. And then I scurry off to the bathroom, scurry off to the bathroom, and I come back, and there are my friends in the corner sort of like having this intense conversation, and I'm like what's going? And the bouncer comes over, and he's like, "You can't do that. You can't. You don't have a contract. You can't do that." So I was like, "I just did, but okay." And then I went up to him and I was like, "So when's like a tryout night? Because you know." And I haven't committed to it, but so here's the thing. I just came here from Colorado. I'm just getting used to California lifestyle. When I got here, I got here, I landed, I was like, all right, you know, I'm here. And I started having this like weird feeling where I was like, you know, I'm in California now, and I think I want a nose job, but I don't want a real job. That would suck. So I've been getting really used to like the environment here. And here's the deal. And we'll wrap up the story. Again, there's a lot more, but what I will say is I was in a cafe this morning having a conversation with a girl about like, listen, I think I got my stage name, like Cheyenne Riot. I think she's ready. I think it's time. Stage 3, Cheyenne Riot. And so God bless my mother, rest in peace. She's on the other side. And I'm pretty sure she heard this conversation because I've been thinking to myself, it's either a comedy or the pole. And you know, this is where I end up. So Cheyenne Riot will ride another day. Thank you all so much.
Yeah, Rebekah, Freedom. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, felony.